So what are the odds of Donald Trump winning the Republican nomination and indeed the White House itself? Well, in August of last year, the possibilities that Trump would have been the Republican frontrunner were considered to be pretty scarce. Jeb Bush was regarded as the more likely candidate. While on the Democrat side, the expectations were pretty much representative of what has actually happened so far in the primaries. Well, looking at how the situation has shifted in the past 6 months, Trump is now seen as the most likely Republican candidate, with Marco Rubio following closely behind. Let's get more on this and speak to Graham Sharpe. He's a UK-based bookmaker, William Hill. Graham, many thanks for joining us. Tell me, are you surprised by how far the odds have gone towards Donald Trump in the last 6 months?
Well, ever so slightly, but there is a precedent for it because in England last year there was a vote to see who should be the next leader of the Labour Party, and Jeremy Corbyn was 150 to 1 to win that particular contest when it started, and he won it, much to the dismay and disbelief of a lot of people in his own party. And we're seeing very much the same situation here. Although Donald Trump was initially a 200 to 1 chance to become president and a 100 to 1 chance to win the nomination, people kept backing him, people kept voting for him, and the other members of the party kept going against him, and it hasn't worked for them. And now, as you see there, it'll cost you £4, euros or dollars to make a profit of just one if you want to back him to become the Republican nominee.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised that people are betting on this. People would bet on anything, I suppose. How popular is betting on politics? How has that changed?
Oh, betting on politics has become very much a big deal in recent years. And of course, if it's something that people are going to go out and vote on, then they're perfectly entitled to express an opinion as well by placing a bet. And we've seen some hefty wagers, not only for Donald Trump, on whom one of our clients in Cornwall in England stands to win £75,000 if he becomes president, but only yesterday somebody added to the £25,000 they'd already put on Hillary Clinton another £5,000. So it's big business is the betting on the outcome of political elections at the moment, and quite often the gamblers have the upper hand.
So based on the odds right now, who's on course to become the next president of the United States?
Well, we think Hillary Clinton, who is almost unbackable to become the Democrat nominee, she's 33 to 1 on. That would cost you £33 to win £1. She's odds-on favourite to become the next president, 1 to 2. And if she does it, not only will we have to pay out to the people that backed her specifically, but for years people have bet that there will eventually be a female president in the White House, and we'll be paying out on those bets as well. But Donald Trump is still well there as second favourite at 9 to 4. If you do think these two won't end up as the two nominees, then perhaps you could have a flutter on Marco Rubio at 16 to 1, Bernie Sanders, who seems to have lost ground recently, at 25 to 1. But it does look as though it's almost a done deal, and that the criticisms of Romney and Rubio have probably come too late to stop the Trump juggernaut.
OK, Graham, really good to speak to you. Really interesting. Graham Sharpe joining there from the UK-based bookmaker, William Hill.